This is not exactly the video that I thought I was going to be making. However, I simply can't help myself because I purchased this product in February of 2025. So we are just at a year and a half use of this tripod. And as you can see, it is a little bent up here. And then I unfortunately do, there it is. Yep. So then unfortunately I do have a broken leg as well. But I actually wanted to give my personal experience with this tripod. I use this thing daily. And despite it being broken, I'm actually very upset that it is broken, but it was self-inflicted. So, number one, I create content on a daily basis, and I was on the golf cart and actually ran over it with the golf cart. So, very unfortunate, but realistically, for getting run over on the golf cart, we weren't going that fast, but I'm telling you, this thing is actually really durable. So the fact that the whole thing still works and it stretches all the way out, and it literally only bent the top portion up here whenever I ran it over. Well, then fast forward a few days later, and this just happened maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? It's okay because it still folds all the way down minus this top little section. This still works. Everything's good. It's still magnetic. So I was like, I'll just use it. It's okay. It's fine. I love this thing. I literally am using it every single day, moving it all over the house, taking it with me out in public. This thing is like a child. Well, then a couple days later, so this was also self-inflicted. I have a really bad habit of, gosh, it looks so bad. I have a really bad habit of whenever I go to extend my tripod, I put my foot here on the feet of the bottom, the base, and I use that and then I pull up on the neck. Horrible habit. So the next tripod, I will not be doing that because it ended up just snapping right off. So overall, I would say that this thing is so durable because I have genuinely put it through the ringer, and I'm really sad that it is broken now. But I did want to give a review because it comes with a tiny little remote here. Everything still works on it despite getting ran over by a golf cart and despite me breaking the leg on this thing. The remote still works. It's Bluetooth, so you can start and stop your videos without having to come over and press pause or stop the camera manually. Super nice feature. It is actually very tall. So I'm going to back up here because I want to show you. So let me see if I can get the whole thing in frame here. Gotta get my wonky leg down. So I'm 5'7" for reference, and actually I got tall shoes on. So let me take my shoes off. I'm 5'7". This is extended up all the way, and that's pretty tall. That's pretty good for a tripod. And you just slide it in just like that. And then the last thing that I wanted to highlight is obviously I'm filming this on my phone, so it's kind of hard to see. I don't think I have anything magnetic in front of me, but this little ring itself is magnetic and it is so durable. So my phone actually did fall off of this whenever it fell off the golf cart, but normally no, unless the wind catches it while I'm outside. This thing is so sturdy. The magnet is great. One last little con that I have for this thing is actually the fact, so maybe this was a blessing in disguise. When you're trying to get certain shots, it is so important as a creator to be able to get the 360 motion. And so I can do overhead, right? Because we want to use the back camera. However, you can't, it's only magnetic on one side, and it doesn't, you're not able to get all those crazy angles of everything in between. So I will also say that that's one of the things of a tripod that was a downer for me. However, like I said, I've been using this since February of 2025. This has been like another child to me. I genuinely do love this tripod. And if you're someone who you're not creating that type of content and you don't like those overhead shots and you don't need that 360 motion, then this would be an amazing product for you. But unfortunately, I'm going to be retiring this one and on to the next. Hope this helps.